Hello everyone, welcome to another track guide for the oNiD Simhound Academy. This week we are at Bahrain, the outer variant of the track. Again, GT3s and LMP2s, there will be a video for each. This video is for the GT3, again in the Ferrari 296 GT3. Track conditions, heavy grip, 21 degrees ambient, and I think it was around 37 track. Around 80% fuel when I did this, and I think the time was a 13.5. So we'll go around, I'll show you rough braking areas, rough references, so you can get up to speed with the track. So we'll get going. So as you come down the main straight, you want to be keeping over to the left hand side, getting ready for the pretty heavy braking zone into turn 1. My braking reference for us is this slip road here on the left. See how far you can push it, but that is my reference. As you'll see, I'll start getting slowed down. I myself, a lot of people will stay out wide and turn in late. I angle myself towards the corner as I get closer to the apex. And as we come in, try and cut as much of this inside curb as you can. Be careful you don't invalidate, it's pretty easy to do. But if you can cut it as much as you can, get on the power as soon as you're coming off the curb, it gives you a pretty good line and exit through this series. Again, as we go up to the next pretty heavy braking zone, you keep over to the left hand side. Braking reference for this is just after this little slip road and just before the 100. Anywhere between here depending on the car you're in. As I'll get on the brakes now. And the key is to get slowed down, get turned in. Again, cut as much of this curb as you can without invalidating. Pretty easy to do. And as soon as you're off the curb, you want to be back on the power, bring it on gradually. The key for this corner is after you've took this left, you want to get to the left as much as you can to give yourself a better run round the right. And what I personally do is I hug the inside line, keep as close to the curb as I can. You do have to feather the throttle round here. And as you pass the slip road on your right, just as you straighten your steering is when you want to get on the brakes. Again, cut this on the left as much as you can without invalidating. And once you come off this curb, you want to be back on the power. Again, cut this side as much as you can without invalidating. You want to be on pretty much almost full power at this point. Watch you don't run wide. I come very close to it here. Keep your right hand side wheels on the other side of this white line to make sure you don't break track limits. Full power all the way down, ready for the braking zone of the last corner. Keep to the left. Your reference is as this orange bit ends and just before the 100 is when you want to be getting on the brakes, as you'll see on the brakes now. And the key is get slowed down, turned in. Again, try cut as much as this inside as you can without invalidating. Trail off the brakes as you're turning in. Cut as much curb as you can, keeping your left hand side wheels across the white line. And as you come off the curb, you want to be back on the power. I got a little snap of oversteer. It didn't harm too much, and then it is a straight run towards the finish line. What I will do now is I will go back. I will do a lap without me rabbiting on, so you can see it, and then I'll do one on the outside of the car as usual, so you can see car placement. So here we go. And now I will show you the outside view of the car, so you can get a good view of the placing of the car around the corners. And that is a quick track guide of the Bahrain circuit, the outer variant. Not many corners, pretty straightforward track, very short lap. The only tricky part is that middle sector where you've got to hit the brakes after the long right hand side. It is easy to spin your car around, so you may need to mess around with your brake bias a bit. But other than that, it's a pretty straightforward track. As usual, there will be coaching on Tuesday evening around 7:40 p.m. UK time. Any questions, any tips, any advice needed, come on in. You know where we are in the Discord. But I hope this video helps you get up to speed with the track, and good luck for the race.